Group 1 podcast will present industry pitfalls and challenges. We consist of 9 members. Jose Rivera is number 1, followed by Kesamar Rodriguez, Cakes Boogie, along with Chandler Chan Roberts and Zach Robinson, known as DJ Zig. The next member is James Jimmy Rogers, followed by Stanley Stan Robinson. Next we have William Rich, known as Nate, and our fearless leader, Instructor Waywill, along with me, Timothy L. Ross, known as Righteous Warrior. The downfall of many artists has been groupies. We all love the finer things in life, and that's okay as long as you're playing for a rainy day. You gotta remember to stay focused on what got you to where you are in the first place. Keep striving, keep rising to the top. Now here's my car. I'd be lying if I didn't say I didn't like a little bling, but for me it really is all about the music. Hold on to your dreams because you're closer than you think.
Competition by Kesamar Rodriguez. With the music industry, along comes many pitfalls and challenges. The topic I chose to shed light on is the vast amount of competition that the industry brings. No matter where you look nowadays, there is someone, somewhere, hoping to find that big break. There are the people that see the music industry as a cash cow and pursue it in order to get that quick buck. Then, there are the artists that have a genuine passion for their craft. There is no doubt that this is a make it or break it industry that withholds overwhelming competition. So in order to make it far, you will really have to stand out of the herd, so to speak. With that being said, I leave you with a clip from an interview with music producer and artist Ryan Leslie.
Still is a music industry, and folks that are really paying attention to investing in their artistry and their craft are continuously going to kind of beat the market, so to speak. Folks are saying that in this climate, records aren't selling, but I can think of some of my favorite artists, whether it's Alicia Keys, Kanye West, John Legend, John Mayer, folks like Josh Groban, Fergie. Folks that are really paying attention and digging deep and doing sort of actually respecting their fans, so to speak, by contributing to their fans and contributing to the music industry by really digging deep and doing something really artistic and giving the fans and giving their supporters something to support, something to chase, something that makes them feel like they deserve to be supported. I think that's where the survival of the music, that's the place where the survival of the music industry lies.
I've been running my own music business for approximately 5 years now. Throughout this tenure, I've performed at many shows that I've thrown and been invited to based on contacts and connections through social networking sites, Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter, which is a clear-cut sign of technology helping in the music industry. Technology has also helped me to create, design, and print our own flyers, outsourcing any other unnecessary cost. Throughout my time, I've been able to make a little bit of money from this and book studio time for other artists. I also put out a few of my own CDs, but as we all know these days, CD sales are drastically low due to technology. Luckily, you can't download a shirt. Not yet. Through all the artists that I've performed with, worked with, collaborated with, and networked with, There's been many artists, promoters on the local scene. I've created quite a name for myself, and a huge part of the way that I've networked is through technology, through the social networking sites. And the studio time that I rent out would never be possible if it wasn't for the advances in technology. But no matter what advances they make, and no matter where my career takes me, the music will always come first.
Hello everybody, my name is ADJ Robinson, and I'm here to talk to you about challenges and pitfalls in the industry. There are a lot of challenges in today's entertainment industry, ranging from a number of things. For example, drugs, mismanagement of money, understanding the ins and outs of certain contracts, groupies, and technology, especially the internet, which is a real big challenge for a lot of entertainers in today's industry. They're still trying to get used to or learn the politics of the digital media and entertainment age, especially in the music industry where digital downloading has taken the place of buying actual album CDs. You don't have people that was going in the stores spending $100 or more on CDs can go online and spend a whole lot less buying individual tracks. They don't have to buy the full albums anymore. They can just go online, buy what they like, to fill their iPod up and keep moving. Pretty much killing the whole thing about album sales, thus the expression death of the album. Another challenge to the industry is online piracy. Websites like LimeWire and Napster, which have been shut down, Morpheus and Bluster, and other peer-to-peer websites where people exchange music freely and also illegally, is a big issue. Another one is online streaming, which isn't all that bad, but online radio stations such as Pandora, Last.fm, and I Mean, people are listening to these websites for substitutes instead of purchasing music. Overall, these challenges here have had its share in the decline of total industry sales. From 2008 to 2009, the music business only made $10 billion, where in 2000 they made $14 billion, and it'll probably shrink even more by the time 2013 come around. In conclusion, these are just some of the challenges with the internet. In my opinion, it'll have its ups and downs. The digital media entertainment age is here, and there are sites like iTunes and Amazon that are growing and will get better, as the future comes along. Also, the internet has made it easier for artists and everybody to promote and sell their skills and products. Where people were traveling from city to city can now go online and speak to millions. Overall, we just have to, to inform ourselves, because we're all going to go through challenges. The more we inform ourselves about it, the better we be when that hurdle comes along.
Pitfalls and challenges in the industry. Drugs and alcohol. Presented by Chandler Roberts. Drugs and alcohol can always lead to bad decisions. Some people feel that with all the money and the fame, they are invincible, but death gets closer every day. One story that I always reflect on when it comes to the pitfalls in the music industry is Kurt Cobain. A kid from Washington with a bad childhood was on top of the music industry in the early 90s as the frontman of Nirvana. But when he found heroin, which he said he used it as a shield against rigorous touring and to stop the pain of stomach ulcers and irritable bowel. But in August 92, he had been treated at a hospital for heroin abuse. March 4th, he took 50 painkillers and drank a bottle of champagne in attempts to kill himself. But they covered it up, saying it was an accident. He entered detox in LA later that year. When he came back to his house, he barricaded himself in an area of his mansion and pulled the trigger on his shotgun, killing himself instantly. Other heroin addicts of the industry, or people who have been addicted to heroin, are Steven Tyler, Anthony Kiedis, Jerry Garcia, and many, many more artists. Alcohol is another thing that drags a lot of artists down. The most recent alcohol-related death of alcohol has been Amy Winehouse. She even made a song called Rehab talking about how she didn't want to go. But ultimately, drinking was the demise of her. She even claimed to be a sloppy drunk and a terrible alcoholic. Amy died of alcohol poisoning. Addiction is common in the industry. Amy joined the 27 Club, which has artists like Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, Brian Jones, and even Kurt Cobain. It just goes to show you that no matter who you are, anything can happen.
People may be caught up in all the negative effects of music and technology. They might be overlooking the positive effects of technology and music. 10 years ago, the average American spent almost 3 times as much on recorded musical products as they do today. 26 years ago, they spent almost twice as much as they do today. The reason this is mainly because of technology. Many people didn't have the technology and none of that stuff was available to them. But nowadays it is, thanks to a lot of technology that we have nowadays. Another positive effect of technology on music is that since its launch in April 2003, the iTunes Music Store has sold more than 600 million songs. The company has more than 10 million account holders and sells 1.8 million songs a day globally. It seems that people forget about all the positive effects and only take notice of negative effects that technology has on music nowadays. In conclusion, positive effects will really more outweigh the negative effects, because would you rather have 5 perfect artists out there or 100 average artists out there? We need to help technology increase so that everybody can have their fair chance in the music industry, so that it can stay innovative and it can keep changing and growing. With the more people that comes in, it's like the greater output that we get.
Many astute points have been made about the potential pitfalls in the industry, ranging from drugs and alcohol to competition. I think the recurring theme is that it is imperative that we stay focused as artists in order to achieve our goals and dreams. Do not let success go to your head. The same people you pass on the way up are the same people that will kick you and spit on you on your way down. Many have made this mistake only to realize later that they're just a person, just a man, they're only human. The truth is, there are so many industry pitfalls and challenges that will be designed to hamper your success. However, if you remain focused on what it is that you're after and you walk that path accordingly, you can have great success. Your talent is only a part of what is going to get you to where you want to be. You have to be your own best businessman or woman. It is your responsibility to keep yourself away from the industry pitfalls and challenges. I wish you the best in pursuit of your goals and dreams. Group 1 thanks you. I thank all my group members for their participation and their kind responses to all my video posts. Instructor Waywood, we thank you for all you have taught us this month, and we wish you all continued success, peace, and rhythm. Keep the groove. Righteous Warrior, Group 1.
Folks that are really paying attention and digging deep.
In conclusion, positive effects will really more outweigh the negative effects if you think about it.
Another challenge to the industry is online piracy.
This goes to show you that no matter who you are, anything can happen.
No matter where my career takes me, the music will always come first.